All right, we're in college algebra. We're doing partial fractions. This is lesson 5.4. Okay, here's a partial fraction I have wrote out for you already. In this partial fraction, this is going to have to equal some number a over this first factor in the denominator plus some number b over this second factor in the denominator. I need to figure out what a and b are, and then that's my answer right there. Whatever a is over this plus whatever b is over that. Well, what is a and what is b? All right, so to figure that out, I first need to have in this expression right here, I need to have common denominators. So that's really easy. Just multiply 9x minus 1 top and bottom here, and I'll multiply x plus 9 top and bottom there. And now look at my denominators. They all match, which is perfect. That means the numerators must match. So it means I have 4x plus 9 should equal a times this, which is 9ax minus a. See, a times 9x, a times negative 1, plus b times this, so b times x, and then b times 9, which is 9b. So there you go. These should be equal here. All the denominators are the same, so I'm not really concerned about that, except for the fact that x can't be negative 9 and x can't be positive 1/9 and stuff like that, but we're not going to worry about that right now unless that happens to come out in a little bit. All right, so here's what I got. Since I got these equal, well, right here on this side, I've got this x term, 4x. It has to equal the x terms over here on the right. So that means 4x should equal 9ax plus bx. Okay? And if I take these x's out, since they all have x's, I can just divide them out. That means I've got 4 equals 9a plus b. Okay? All right, now, this 9 right here, which is a constant with no variable, it must equal these two constants with these numbers that we don't know what they are, but they're not necessarily considered variables because these are constant numbers. So it means 9 must equal negative a plus 9b. And there you go. There's a system of equations. Okay, so we solved the system. Well, I think since it's a negative a, I think I'm going to multiply this one here by 9 to make that a negative 9a. So the top one we're going to leave. 9 times 9 would be 81. And then put my 9 over here. And 9 times all this would be negative 9a plus 81b. And there you go. Look at my a's there. So I'm going to add these equations together. So 4 plus 81 is 85. 9 plus negative 9 eliminates. And then b plus 81b is 82b. Ew, that's kind of, well, I'm going to divide by 82 on both sides. And b is going to be 85 over 82. And that does not simplify. There's b. Okay. Now, what is a? So I'm just going to do a little substitution and put 85 over 82 back in for b. I'm going to go right here in this one. So let me come over here to this side. 4 equals 9a plus 85 over 82. All right, well, I'm going to minus that 85 over 82. And I get 9a equals, all right, let's get a calculator out for this. 4 minus 85 over 82. Did I not have it on the whole time? Oh my goodness. With this light, it's hard to see. 4 minus 85 over 82. All right, that's 243 over 82. Okay, that's 9a, so I'm going to divide both sides by 9. All right, So I'm just going to divide that by 9. 27 over 82. There's what A is. So here's A and B. All right, but like I said now, this is my answer right here at the top. A over this one plus B over that one. Okay. Now again, we had A was 27 over 82 and B was 85 over 82. Okay. So what that means I'll do then, here, give me a piece of paper here. I'm going to write my answer right up here. Since this is a fraction, I'm just going to incorporate it into this fraction, which means the 27 will be in the top, and then the 82 is in the bottom with the x plus 9. Plus, then B is also a fraction, so that was 85 on top over 82 with the 9x minus 1. And there you go. There's my partial fractions. Okay. We'll do another one like this. Here's this one. We want to write this as partial fraction. Well, first I need to factor this, which I think that's going to factor down 3, 8, minus plus. So that's what this factors into. So I need to write this as A over x plus 3 plus B over x minus 8. Okay. And see, I spread these out a little bit so I can put in here, I need to get common denominators. So I'm going to do x minus 8 top and bottom here. I'm going to do x plus 3 top and bottom here. And now see, all my denominators are the same. So I don't have to worry about those now. I'm going to worry about the tops. So it means x here equals a times x minus 8a. When I distribute that. Plus 3 times this, which is bx plus 3b. Okay? And now that means my x term here has to equal these x terms. So x equals negative 8. I'm sorry, was the wrong thing. X equals ax plus bx. And since these all have x's, I could take them out. So that means 1 equals a plus b. Okay? Now over here I don't have a constant, so that means 0 is going to equal my constant ones over here, which is negative 8a plus 3b. And there you go. Oh, I didn't realize it went on the camera. Let me do this again. There's no constant here, so that means 0 equals negative 8a plus 3b, because these are constants right here. These two are constants. They don't have the variable x in it. All right, now what is a and b? So I solve this system, and I think to do this, I'm just going to multiply this whole thing by 8. 8 times 1 would be 8. 8 times a would be 8a. 8 times b would be 8b. And then look here, these will eliminate. If I add them together, 0 plus 8 would be 8. Negative 8a plus positive 8a eliminates. 3b plus 8b would be 11b. And I divide by 11. And there you go. 8 over 11. There's what b is. Okay. I'm getting out of the screen here. I'm sorry. Okay. So eliminated and got. Now what is a? So I'm just going to put this in for b right there. All right. So here to the side, I got 1 equals a plus 8 over 11. All right, so I minus 8 over 11. That cancels, and a is going to be 3 over 11. There you go. So there's my a and my b. All right, so coming back up here, my a is 3 over 11. My b is 8 over 11. Okay, so let me just slide this up here a little bit. So my final answer, well, since this is a fraction, I incorporate into that fraction, which means I'm going to have 3 on top over 11, and I'm going to have x plus 3 in the bottom with 11. Plus, and right here for the b, b we said was 8 over 11, so I'm going to have 8 over 11. And then down here with the 11, I'm going to have the x minus 8. And there you go, there's my answer. And that's how you do partial fractions. All right, so if you need any help at all, let me know and I'll try to assist you any way I can. Have a great day.